aula de hoje é para aprender como fazer um pouco de improviso. Olá, Brasil! Olhar o mundo. Aqui, lá no Boveda, Rádio Terra. Boa tarde, todo mundo. Boa tarde, Brasil. Não, vocês têm outros acordes. Ok, eu vou falar e vocês podem pegar esses outros. Você pode fazer Fá. E você pode fazer um Dó. E Lá menor. Pode fazer Fá, Dó, Lá menor. Dó, que é Fá, Dó. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Vamos fazer isso. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Vou tentar. Two. Ele faz. A little one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now. Cool cat go, I said, don't you have? Step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but stay hard for them blue suede shoes. Again, well, you can knock me down, you can sit on my face, slandering my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do. Where's my... Eu vou parar. Agora vamos ter certeza que você sabe. Agora a primeira coisa que você aprendeu foi essa. Mas eu tô dando outra parte de brinde. Ok? Onde você vai pegar nessa primeira casa e você vai tocar um número. Olha como é esse número. Você faz 1, 2, 3, 4. Ops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Começa na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eu tô no 8. Now, Elvis, no início da música, olha o que ele faz. Ele faz assim. Hey. How much time? It started. Oh, hey, boy. Hello, everybody. I was getting ready to make the big starting point. Well, I'll count myself in. I'll pretend like it just started right now. So here we are, and so the song for today is "The Wind Cries Mary," sung by Jimi Hendrix. And the cool thing about it, we're not going to just learn the song; we're going to learn how to apply a bunch of stuff, so that we know our way around the guitar neck a little more, and we understand our cage chords a little better. And we're going to be working with 2 cage chords today. We're going to be working. Let's take a look. But before I start, don't forget, you're on this channel, so if you haven't signed up, sign up, because these classes are for free. And if you hit the bell, that means you'll know when things are going on our channel. We have these classes every Tuesday, guitar classes. And also there's a description in there that shows you how to sign up. And it's brought to you by my band. My band is Pentatonic, and we have this project called Radio Terra, Radio Earth. And so we got these all kinds of classes for you. We have over 560 classes over the last 2.5 years. All kinds of musicians from Brazil, U.S., and we even have a guy that teaches Julio percussion and drums in Spanish. So check it out. They're live. You can come in, you can ask questions, and say, hey man, what's the deal with this? What's the deal with this? So the deal with today's deal is that we're gonna slow down and get a few of these licks going in the song "The Wind Cries Mary," and also really fix these 2 types of cage chords. Could you show them those cage chords, Gabe? So there they are, caged, and it looks like there's a little cage there, and it is a kind of a concept that within these chord shapes, there's a lot of stuff going on for you to be able to know about the guitar and everything. So the first one we're going to use is this second diagram. It's the one that says A shape. It's A shape. So what it is, you got these three little notes right here in the middle of the neck, kind of in the middle, but it's 4, 3 and 1. And how do you know what chord this is? The cool thing about shapes, you can move them around. It's good to know what's involved around these shapes, okay? So what we want to know, this note here at the top, open, that's an A. So when you have this here, you got an A chord. So they're movable, they're portable, so you can know them all over the neck. And it's important to know, too, a little bit about these chords. Like this is the 1, where the chord starts, the home of the chord, the root of the chord. And then the next one it's the 5th note in the scale, and the next one goes back to the 1, and the next one goes back to the 3rd and the 5th. But this second string, this 3rd, is a real important thing for guys, for blues, okay? If you're doing, so you can move this chord. We can move it all the way up. This is an A. Let's just kind of put this finger here, and then we're going to move it up. Move it up to the B, C, that sound. Go up to D, and then we're gonna be up on this E flat for our song today, which is the one called "When the Wind Cries Mary." But the important thing is, let's move up to the E. And you got this low E string in there, but you got the E. Now remember, I said this is 1, 5, 3, 1. Or wait, sorry, 1, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 1. And then right next to it, you got the third. Now it's important because in blues and in rock and all kinds of stuff. So here you are. You got this third, right? So our rock and roll thing or a blues thing is you take the third, in blues you use a minor third. That's one down from the third. So check it out. Here it is. And then you got this note here. So there it is. So you kind of look it around. So let's go back down to the A one. Get the 1, 5, 1, 3, and then up here is a 5. Now what happens when we move that up there, we have our got our E. But up here is that 5, and then now we got our flat third. So you can take it, and Stevie Ray Vaughan does this like you just take this third and you bend it towards the minor third towards the third. So you go. And then when you know about this E case, you kind of know what's going on. So you just kind of know. And so then if you can do it here, you can do it in another song. And you just kind of know like the intervals. It's really important. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with this first chord shape. And all we're going to learn, we're just going to keep it simple. But here it is, because this is an E flat. And the song starts off like this. You stay here. So what happened was, here I am, the 1, and I slide everything up. So we got an E flat, E to F. So I'm on the F. Okay, and then, but look where my top finger is. It's kind of like also across where I was when I started. So it's across that E flat. So that's interesting. So let's go back to the E flat. And now let's kind of walk up the scale. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. So the third, this is a thing Jimi Hendrix uses a lot in these caged A shapes, is he gets on this third. So there's a chord. And you can hammer on it. It's a really cool thing. So what's that mean? There's the 2. It's a 1. So here's the shape. 1, 2, 2. The shape stays there. And then 3, the shape stays there. So you can go. Now try that. It's really cool. You can slide around. Okay, so play around this one on F. So we go. Now we're going to hammer on to we're going to do the whole chord again. But it's got different sounds. Instead of going, it's a little low sound because I'm getting the 6th string. Now I'm staying where I'm at. Now I'm going to hammer onto the 3rd. Is that cool or what? Go back. Now, see, I'm I'm on the F, but I'm also on an E flat. So now I go to F, then I go E flat, E. Got it? And if you have a doubt about it, and then this thing's called a hammer. So I'm going. I'm going to hammer onto the E flat again. Hammer onto the E. Now I'm going to do that same hammer. And now we're going to go to the caged E shape, which is the fourth one. So the second, it's in the bottom box, the bottom row, and on the left, so the E shape, okay? And so check out the fifth string, fourth string, and third string. What's on there? It's like it's in the E shape. So you probably play this E chord down here. That's kind of the where Jimmy Ray Vaughan does all his stuff. Anyways, a lot of stuff that goes on down here on this E shape, okay? E shape. Now, so what we're doing, so we got it here. And now we're going to hammer onto this. And now we got our... Now check how this... I'm doing this, the E shape. But you see where that little red ball is there on the left? I think it's a E shape, but there's a F chord. It probably says 1 or E. I can't read that. Does that say F on there, Gabe, in the E shape? In the sixth string, is that red ball say F or does it say 1? Right there. Is that an E or is that a 1, Gabe? Is that red ball on the E shape on the is that on the sixth string? Is that a E 1 or a, yeah? On the sixth string. Yeah. What is that? Say F. What's the red ball say? It's got.
I think it says R.
Oh, okay, the R. Okay, so that's the root. So it doesn't say 1 or F. It's the root, which is better. Okay, so that's the root of the chord, and since that note is an F, then you got an F there. So if you bar it there, it's your E shape, right? To play all these chords, you got to really keep your tuning pretty good because we're doing like this, using our thumb. So anyway, so what we're doing, instead of playing it like this, we're going to come up here, we're going to find the C. So F, G, A, B, B, F, G, F, G, A, B, C. So there it is, but we're going to put our thumb on this C. It's the 8th fret. And then we're going to just take our three fingers. Can you go tight on me, Gabe? Please. Tight and, yeah. So see that? See those three there? Now I'm going to put my thumb on this. Right there on the C. Okay? Because you can do the Jimi Hendrix thing where you can hammer on the 4th note of the scale. So it's kind of... It's right next to this. It's right next to that finger. So we're going to do, so we're going to go up, we're going to go by our little intro lick. So we did our little hammer thing off the caged, off this caged A shape. So we're done. We're in F. And you do a little slide. Hammer. Hammer again. So you're right here, and you just got to move down two frets. Slide. And you land right there on this C. So it's like. After all the class, so in the box says. So we're going to go C, down to B flat. We're going all the way down to back down to our F. And then you do a little hammer. So you have this little. Got that nice little bass sound. And what you're doing, you're going to hammer onto the right here on this G string. And you do it really slow. You can even like flick it. Like there's like a piece of a noodle or something on your string. You want that somebody was eating spaghetti and it fell on your string. You want to get that off there. So you hammer and flick. You gotta be, so either you can use a pick or your fingers. And so you got your little finger and you can kind of roam around. He sings the verse. So it goes, stay there. After all the tracks are in the boxes, the clowns have all gone to bed. You can hear happiness staring on down street. Then you go up to the G. Footprints up to the B flat. Dressed in, so G. The same form. It's cool. So you're on this F. G, footprint. Then you kind of hammer this little finger. Footprints. Right there to do the slide up on the, so this is still the, you're still in the E cage shape. was Mary. Oh, the second time. Do a little hammer. Will the wind ever remember all the names it has blown in the past? With its crutch, its old age, and its wisdom, G whispers no, it'll be last. And we're gonna go all the way down. The wind down to the G. Wind screams Mary. So here we are. I gotta move down 2 frets. And then there's a whole solo section that comes in there. And if you want, leave the comments in the comment section so you can, because the solo is really cool. It's like you go on you're on the cage shape of the A cage shape on F, and you your little finger up, and now you're in the. So you're kind of grabbing it up there on the F cage shape up here. So you go. Now remember where that is. That little 3-note thing. So it's good to kind of know. So that's why we want to know our way around these cage shapes. So go back to the cage shape, Gabe, please. And so just, if you want to get in this a little further, I'll just take a few steps more, and then we can work on this some more whenever you want. But basically, so we got this E shape. And let's just analyze what we got here. We got the 1. See that root? There's an R there on the 4th string. And then actually you got the open, which would be the 2, 3, and then right up from that 3, you can't see it, but right up there, that's where we hammer our little pinky. That's the 4. And then 5. Okay. And then 6. But check this 3. See where that 3 is? 1, 2. The 3rd finger there. It's probably got now on the G string. Is that a 3? On the E shape, Gabriel?
What about the E shape?
Okay, so on the E shape, on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, there's the.
5.
No, I think that's the 2nd string.
The 5th string.
Okay, I'm talking about the 3rd string. Now, the 3rd string, everybody, is a
root, so E.
Okay, so I don't. Do you use it?
No. 3rd string is a 3.
That's what. Yeah. Okay, that's what I asked. So that's a 3. The root is the 1. And so you see where that says 3? Okay, so it's really good to know that's the 3 right there. And then you got the 5 right there. So what we're going to do, see that, and then you got the root at the top. We're going to go all the way up to here. Now remember so right here is the 3. Same thing, okay? Root, 3, 5, 1. See where that 3 is? So what you do is you're holding down that 5th, and then you're going to hammer from that 2 onto the 3, and you're going to hit the root. Isn't that cool? So what I have is I got these 3 notes, just like I was using these 3 notes. These 3 notes. What the 3 notes are, and look at our thing. We got the R, 3, and 5, and then you got your thumb on the root. Okay, now we're gonna do the solo. So it goes. and then it's going to hit that. So it's these two notes, the same two notes that are down here in our F. So now, just take your time. So what we're doing, we just got two chords, but they're all over the neck. They're the same everywhere on the neck. And so now you kind of got this. This is like this F place. He goes into an F chord. Then he gets, and this is using all kinds of stuff, but basically, whoop. So you got your three notes. 1, 3, 5, and then where's your 2? You get this finger goes on the 2. So I'm hammering on it. Can you, I think this, it's probably just as wide here as it is on the other one. So I'm going. So he goes. And now he goes back to that same, that F shape. It's just there. Let's see if I can find that. I think I might have a little example how that works. So let's see. Okay. So he goes. And then he hammers on it. And then he goes. There's always that. That's a kind of a pull off. You kind of pick it with this note. But basically the main thing is you got these three notes, 1, 3, 5, and it's always, this is a big deal. We're always hammering on either from the 2 to the 3. These three notes. And he goes, duh. And then it's just in this a little spot there. In the A case. And he does it again. Left. Line it up, 2 to 3. He goes again. And he does the same thing on the D. I think it's the D where he goes. Okay. Oh. He does it a high G up here, so he goes, the bass guy, boom. Same lick. Well, actually, it's a little different. Oh, yeah. Wait, now he hammers. So here we got our F. Let's go to this F here. So he goes to the F, and he hammers onto the 6. Why is it 6? 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so those are the shapes. So have fun with this. And any questions, just check in with me. Sign up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell there so you get the notifications of what's going on with us. And there's a place to sign up in the description. And it's free. And you can come in and ask questions, and you get all the materials. There's tons of stuff on. We have these. This is just the cage form, so we have tabs for a lot of songs. And I don't know if next week, if we're doing a ZZ Top song, we got the tabs for that. I think it's in C. Anyway, so we got a lot of stuff in store for you guys that you're going to like. So check in, and we'll see you next week. Every Tuesday I'm here. And have a great time playing. See you next time. Bye-bye. By the way, I'm finished.